welcome to the Next Gen Regimen podcast, now brought to you on public radio. My name is Ryan, and I'm joined this week by
Adrian.
And I'm Jason.
Splendid to have you, fellas. Thanks for joining me this week.
It's just an absolute pleasure to do this every week with you guys.
Likewise, buddy. All right. And okay, I'm done with that.
Yeah, can we stop that shtick? I regret that so much. I'm sorry, guys.
It's all good. I had fun.
Yeah.
Anyway, we didn't make any sweaty balls jokes, so there's that. Anyways, so this is Next Gen Regimen podcast. I am Ryan, joined by Adrian and Jason, as always. Blah blah blah. It's episode 32, and we are going to play What's Best in Life. Before we get to that, though, we are going to catch you up with what we've been up to and, some news here and there. And then we'll get to the game. So, to kick things off, hey, Jason, what have you been up to?
Finally finished building my entire army, so that's fun. Like, all completely done, primed. I'm just painting them all up. I'm record speed at that now, so about 50% done painting.
Way ahead of me.
Yes.
Way ahead of me.
How many pieces are there? How many total units?
I have 64 total models in my thing, and I have painted 32 of them. I know because I counted each one today because I was like, am I making any progress on this? And I am. The only ones that I really have left are the big ones to paint and the Space Marines.
Chaos Space Marines.
I'm sorry, the evil ones, the Space Marines with spikes.
Well, I mean, technically, anyways. Yeah.
Yeah, technically. We'll save that for the Warhammer podcast. Still playing Mortal Kombat 11 because it's what I do for my fun time. I'm playing as Terminator now because my username is Shermanator.
Is that what you do for your fun time now? It's not what you do for your alone time, but you do it for your fun time?
No, it's my alone time too.
Oh, just
other fun news. Grayson's talking now.
Sweet.
Yeah, he's now saying he's learning sign language in school, so he was tapping his fingers together the other day whenever he wanted more mac and cheese, and then he started saying more.
That's adorable.
And because we learned that the tapping your fingers together means more in sign language, and he was doing sign language for monkey, and he said hoo 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 and stuff like that. So he's growing up a lot faster this week than any other week.
It's just gonna get faster and faster now from here on out.
Yeah, we're ready. It's been fun, and we started a fantasy football league, and I did really well my first week. Beat my sister-in-law, who just had a bad week. So, that's kind of how it's been.
Fancy football, eh?
Yeah. What about you, Ryan? What you been up to?
Hollow Knight. Still playing Hollow Knight. It's still really good. The Metroidvania aspect, kind of mentioned it, I think, to you earlier in the week. I got this upgrade or new ability or whatever that I was like, oh, cool, I'm going to go over here, this little area I couldn't get past, and just pick up a little collectible or, health piece or whatever. Nope, whole brand new area I didn't know anything about. Just, oh God, it's so awesome.
Yeah, I heard that game is massive.
Yeah, it's definitely surprised me. And that aspect of it is to me 50-50 Dark Souls Metroid type, because it's easily something I could have just not done and missed and whatever, and I just wouldn't have known about it until later on when I was watching a video or something and just been holy shit, exactly like I did with Bloodborne stuff, where I was
the castle from Bloodborne.
Yeah, I did. Anyways, yeah, I did find that the first time. I smoked a brisket. It was pretty good. Overcooked a little bit. That was because I probably started a little too early, and the braising went a little too quick. So I kind of left it in the smoker at a low temperature for a little while to kind of let it coast and get it closer to when we were actually going to eat dinner that night. But it was really good. It had a really good smoke ring to it, and it was, pretty juicy, like on the fattier side, but when like the leaner side of the brisket was a little dry, but it was really good.
Actually,
what was the
prefer
total
a drier
time?
brisket.
What was the total time that you?
When I started around 9, maybe 6 hours or so.
Damn.
Like it was
8 hours and still was not good.
Yeah, I mean, I have a dedicated smoker though, so like I kind of have like a. Yeah, I mean, dude, buy a brisket and come on over. We'll smoke that motherfucker. Let's do this.
Roll it up and smoke it.
No, not anymore. And I started working on my models a little bit more. I made some breachers. The other day was brisket and breachers day. Whenever I would go outside, check on the brisket, make sure the wood and everything was, doing what it was supposed to on the smoker, and then I'd come inside and build another breacher model and kind of back and forth between that for a little while. So that's about it. And
that's funny. You didn't mention any fantasy football. You're in the same league.
Yeah, no, nothing to mention there.
Oh, I'm also in the league, and I'm kicking ass so far.
It's been
Did you win your first game?
Week.
What's that? Yeah. Oh, hell yeah.
It's been 1 week.
Who'd you play against?
Let me see. Let me look through this. Scroll. Tap. Ryan. Yeah. Hey, double your points before Monday Night Football.
Yeah, a lot of my players shit the bed. So
I can't believe my wife did so well.
Yeah.
She had like 168 points for the week.
It's all good, It's not
week
like
one.
I didn't win my league back to back last 2 years, but whatever. Okay.
It's only week 1.
Yep. I'm still confident in my team.
Who are you playing this week?
Me.
Yeah, that guy.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah.
I also saw Tenet last weekend, the drive-in theater.
Mm.
It was fun. I don't have no idea what was going on most of the time, but
yeah, that's how it goes.
Yeah,
it's Inception all over again.
Yeah, like the first half of the movie, you're just kind of like, what is going on? And then like towards the end, you kind of start to piece it together, and then I had to like actually come home and watch explain videos on YouTube. Like, oh, I get it. Yeah, but it was fun. It was good. It was good. I wouldn't say it's Christopher Nolan's best, but it's up there.
What would you say is Christopher Nolan's best? On 3, ready? 1, 2, 3. Memento.
Dark Knight.
I don't know the name of it. Someone with Hugh Jackman and Batman and their magicians.
Oh,
the Prestige.
I like that one a lot.
Isn't it
so much that you remembered the name?
I always get that one mixed up with the other one.
The other one that came out at the same time with Ed Norton or whatever his name was.
Deep Impact.
Batman.
No, Armageddon. Wait.
Wolverine. The Hulk. All those comics.
But yeah, I really like the Prestige.
Sweet. All right. Sorry, Adrian.
Bowie was Tesla.
Oh, yeah. What else? Oh, I started watching The Boys.
Good.
That was kind of convinced me.
How many episodes in?
3.
Okay.
I think the last episode we saw was the one where Homelander lets the plane crash.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Oh.
God, dude, Anthony Starr is so freaking good in that role. That's when you kind of start seeing like, oh, like he was kind of like creepy or kind of weird before, and now you're like, oh no, he's terrifying.
I want Homelander in Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, that one, I don't know, that one really disturbed Carrie, so I don't know if she'll continue. But I like it.
It's traumatic as fuck.
I'll keep going.
In the comic book, that was kind of more 9/11-y, by the way.
Oh yeah, and that whole like speech he gave to the press on the beach was like pretty much word for word.
Yeah, It's like I said that it's been a while since I read the comic, but if I remember correctly, like that kind of instance in the comic was very 9/11 ish,
Esque.
something. Yeah, that's probably a better way of putting it.
And I finally bought Smash Brothers on the
Uh-oh.
Switch.
Now you can practice.
We can play online.
Yeah,
We can play online.
You can play online.
Look at that.
Do I have Nintendo Online still? I don't think I have a Nintendo Online still.
You should get it.
Where's my Switch?
It's propping up this desk. This desk was wobbly.
I know it's in my closet somewhere.
Is that all that's in?
Yes.
Anyways, cool. All right, guys. It is now time for news. And we're going to do news a little differently this week. Adrian's going to talk about a few things. And then Jason and I are going to discuss some other things. So take it away, Adrian.
Just some quick big trailers dropped this past week. The Mandalorian.
Yep.
Very excited about that.
Looks cool.
Mm-hmm.
What are your initial thoughts?
Looks cool. Like
Looks
I
good.
don't really have much more to say. It does seem like they're trying to tie in a bunch of other like things that are like canon and like solidifying them. Like some comments on Reddit I was reading like were picking up like Easter eggs from Fallen Order and stuff like that. So would be cool. Yeah,
there's
it looks
rumors. Cool. There were like rumors of like Ahsoka showing up. Didn't really see anything here.
No, they're gonna wait until the show's out before.
Yeah, they're not gonna blow their load all at once.
Another big trailer was Dune.
Oh, my nipples are so hard.
Very goosebumpy.
Yeah, dude.
The Pink Floyd song was perfect in that.
You haven't read the book, you don't even know how
how
perfect it was. Look, Denis Villeneuve gets it. I've been saying his name wrong for so long, and I heard people saying it, and I was like, I'm an idiot. But yeah, the tone, the colors, it looks awesome.
So like, I've only seen the parts of the original movie. I didn't realize that the main character was supposed to be so young.
Yeah, the original like movie kind of pulls away from the book in a lot of different ways.
Yeah, I've noticed that after listening to I'm listening to the book on tape while I'm doing my job right now, and I'm like, oh, this is actually pretty good.
Oh, dude, yeah, I love that book. I'm kind of wanting to read further into the series now, but I had to finish the books I'm reading now. But
the only thing is, I think I kind of like the design of the old worm.
Yeah, this is closer to the spirit of the book.
The old worm looked like the worm from Beetlejuice.
I mean, kinda. It was, it looked awesome, but like this makes more sense in different ways that I can't really talk to you about
until I've read the book.
Yeah,
I think I'm about a quarter of the way through the book.
You got a ways to go, buddy.
Yeah, I know, it's a big book.
Yeah, I gotta get.
That trailer was exactly what I wanted. The thing that I like about it is basically the studio or whatever. I'm gonna say they and stuff like that, and it's gonna be vague. I don't even know who the hell I'm talking about, but the way it seems to me, saw big Blade Runner 2049 and we're like, holy shit, and all his other movies obviously, but I think they saw Blade Runner 2049 and we're like, holy shit, he can make a genre film and something that's like highly regarded and fucking knock it out of the park. But it was a commercial kind of failure in that sense. But like it was amazing. So they were like, cool, give them the cast, give them the budget, you know, give them the marketing, like, do it.
Unfortunately,
And
give him the COVID.
yeah, and
time.
I think I think he did it. Like, at least that's what it seems from the trailer. So
Is there a release date yet?
no, but I said it last week before the trailer even, I forgot the trailer was coming out or whatever. But I said, like, this movie will get me back into a theater. Like, I'll wear the fucking face mask and be there for this.
In other news, Daisy Ridley kind of went on, what was that, Fallon or Kimmel?
Yeah, one of them.
Yeah.
Jimmy.
Josh Gad was a guest hosting, and she pretty much said that, yeah, they didn't have a plan for episode 9, like the whole time up until the shooting.
I don't think they had anyways.
Yeah.
Anyways, my taste for the sequel trilogy is just, it's just going away. Like, I don't know. Like, some of the stuff that I was like, oh, it was fun, and like defending it or whatever, like, yeah, I don't know.
Turns out I was right the whole time.
No, it's not even that.
I still like
man.
watching them.
It's just there's so much wasted potential, and they, like, why did you have to, like, make just fucking, like, essentially like a retelling of the same goddamn story, but without any of the like elements from the original ones that were good, like Luke failing. Like, Rey never really failed, you know. She was just kick ass the whole time. Like, Luke fucking sucked. Like, he got his hand cut off.
He sucked the entire trilogy.
Yeah, until fucking Revenge or Return. Sorry, Return of the Jedi. Like,
yeah, and
then you're like,
then
yeah,
that saved him.
Yeah, like, I don't know. It just, I don't even want to talk about it anymore. Fucking Star Wars, man.
But Mandalorian is coming out, so.
Yes, like,
Fallen
please.
Order was good. Thank you, Fallen Order.
Yes, please.
Clone Wars is good.
Yeah.
The show.
That Rogue video game looks good, right?
What Rogue video
the Rebel Squadron or whatever is coming out.
Oh, just Star Wars Squadrons, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. Whatever.
I don't know. We'll see.
He'll fuck it up.
And in other news, PlayStation 5.
Oh, snippity snip snap, PlayStation 5. So we're recording this on Wednesday, and the PlayStation 5 reveal event, the final one before launch, I guess, happened. We're going to kind of do a rundown of that and talk about the stuff that they showed, and then kind of compare it with the Xbox Series X and Series S as well, for just a little bit, and go from there and kind of talk about those, because we didn't really talk about those last week, and a lot of the news with those happened while we were still kind of on a break. So also, we're just kind of more PlayStation guys, like, sorry. So maybe it'll skew a little bit more that way, but we'll get to that here in a bit. So I'm going to start running down what was shown, and then we can stop and talk about anything that y'all want to talk about. Just, chime in. So, they showed off, and the thing that they kicked it off with, Final Fantasy 16 is a PlayStation PC exclusive. It's kind of gone back and forth whether it will eventually come to Xbox or not, but it looked pretty cool. Like, it was kind of dark. Like, it was like medieval, which is cool. I'm kind of glad they're hopping back to that. The blood and kind of some of the aspects of it reminded me kind of like Games of Thrones-y, or Games of Thrones-ish. Like, there was like a scene in a Final Fantasy game.
Caught off guard. Like, they showed blood.
They cut a dude's head off. They don't show the dude's head coming off, but they show the blood spray like hitting like his son or child or someone. Like, it was pretty. Yeah, it was pretty dark, and it looks like you might control summons at some point. Which, hell yeah, like, that's cool. So
the combat was very much like, kind of reminded me of Devil May Cry.
Yeah, I at first I was like, oh god, their souls, their souls liking it, damn it. But then I watched it and I was like, oh yeah. So yeah, the combat looked kind of fast and fluid. It was a little choppy here and there, but this is early showing, you know, and it is being directed by, I don't remember his name, so sorry, but the director of Final Fantasy 14. So Realm Reborn, like
I like that. Like
yeah, the guy who basically righted the ship there is doing this one. So cool.
Yeah, the game looks good. I was
Yep.
actually very surprised by it.
I was, but I kind of saw it coming, but from the kind of some of the other things that had happened, but I kind of doubted it still though, but it was a nice way to start it. It was surprising still.
It is a Square game, so expect this to come out in 5 years.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Then they showed off gameplay for Spider-Man Miles Morales, and it looked like more Spider-Man, but maybe a little bit prettier. So cool. I'm down.
Mhm.
And that is a launch title confirmed. So,
Lunch title.
yes. Right after breakfast, but before dinner.
Mhm.
Next, they show, and it sucks that this game was revealed. It had been leaked before, but it sucks that this game was revealed with all the other dumb shit going on with its creator. Hogwarts Legacy was finally revealed and shown off. And it looks like a cool little Harry Potter RPG-ish type game. So,
What do you think this is going to be a games as a service game?
I don't, to be honest.
I truly feel like it will be.
I wouldn't be surprised because fucking everything seems to be going that way, but
I really feel like it's going to have MMO aspects where you create a character and you team up with other friends and do missions around the Harry Potter world.
Yeah, but I didn't really see co-op in the trailer. I mean, unless I missed that, but I don't know. We'll see.
Who knows? Yeah.
Yeah, it's a bad time for anything here.
Avalanche be rolling in their graves while they're like, oh man, we're finally going to show off this cool trailer. And then J.K. Rowling releases a book about a transphobic serial killer.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, that's what I was saying. Like, kind of sucks for them. Like, they've been working on this game for a long time. And they're like, dude, we have this property that fucking everyone loves. We're going to come out next gen. Hell yeah. Like, oh, let's do it. Oh, this bitch. Damn it.
Has there ever been a property that everyone loves, but a creator that everyone hates?
Well, I'm doing that right now with fucking everything Warren Ellis, so, which sucks. But
H.P. Lovecraft's getting there.
H.P. Lovecraft has been there.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Next, they showed Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War.
Okay.
Moving on. Resident Evil 8 Village.
Yes. It's got very Resident Evil 4 vibes.
Yeah, there were some aspects of that I saw in there. Hopefully the assets that they're doing some of this with can kind of lead to that Resident Evil 4 remake, kind of how they did with Resident Evil 7 and Resident Evil 2, just...
It's going to be more like a small...
no,
world?
This looks pretty big. Like, there's a castle
it looks
that
like
they show.
7, but fleshed out.
Yeah.
Bigger.
So, looks
And
cool.
7's my favorite, so yay.
Cool. Deathloop. Show another gameplay trailer. Hell yeah. Like, I love almost everything Arcane does. You know what? I love everything Arcane does. So bring it on. Like the kills and the abilities. It had Blink almost exactly like Dishonored. So it's like one of my favorite video game abilities ever. So, Devil May Cry 5 Special Edition. It's going to have Virgil. So.
Yeah,
cool.
I saw Capcom and I got really excited, and then I saw Devil May Cry Special Edition. I'm like, really?
Yeah, dude, did you play Devil May Cry 5?
No.
Should. Fucking fantastic.
Yeah, but...
That's from someone who hasn't played the series since 1, so it was really good.
I know it's good, it's just...
I think I have that game.
What, Devil May Cry 5?
One of them.
From
I have
Evan?
lots of games that I don't have, that I don't play.
Yeah. Anyways. Oddworld Soulstorm. Look cool.
Yeah.
Like, hopefully it's a, $20, game. Hopefully they're not trying to, $60 this and make it too big, because I don't think that
It'll
would
be
work.
$40.
We'll see.
A little Nintendo screw.
Yeah.
I've just never been into the Oddworld stuff.
I loved Stranger's Wrath, and I loved some of the original ones. I never was
Abe's
very good at
Exodus
them.
or something like that.
Yeah, Abe's Odyssey, all those. I think I got them free like when we bought a PC like in 95 or some shit.
Those games have been around for a while.
Yeah, they're cool. I like the style. Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach.
Okay.
Look kind of cool, but whatever. Moving on. Demon's Souls.
Ooh.
Looked. Woo. If I was to get a PS5 at launch, that would be the game that I got with it.
Yes. And you never played Demon's Souls, did you?
Nope.
I was going to say that's my first Souls game. That is the first Souls game.
It was my first Souls game, and the first.
Yeah. It's the only Souls game I haven't beat.
Bloodborne is the only Souls game, not technically a Souls game, so I've only beaten Bloodborne and Sekiro, so
Okay.
Hey, Fortnite, guys!
Okay.
PlayStation Plus collection. Basically, like a greatest hits library from PS4 available with PS Plus on PS5.
That's pretty cool. Like, it's kind of
free.
Free with PlayStation Plus. Like, you have to. It's their subscription service that you get. But basically, you get that, and you have a chunk. Like, I don't have the list of games, so sorry, because I suck there.
It's like God of War, Last of Us
God of War.
Remastered.
Yeah, Last of Us, Bloodborne, Persona
MKX.
5. Yeah, it was a good chunk of games. It's kind of a
PS4 greatest hits in a way?
yeah, but it's kind of an answer to Game Pass, but it is nowhere near as big, complete, or good as what is on Game Pass. So
No, but the games that they're offering are like pretty good games.
yeah, like God of War 10 out of 10, Bloodborne 10 out of 10, Last of Us
10
10
out of 10.
10. Yeah, there was like I was looking at it and I was like,
Uncharted
cool.
4
like,
I think was on there.
Yeah,
well.
like there's games that I was like seeing on there that I was like, I never really played that, and cool. Like Persona 5, like
Oh, that game's fantastic.
yeah, I would check that out. Like it's just the fact that it's just there for me, that's cool. So what was next? Oh, PlayStation 5 prices. It is $499.99 for a PlayStation 5, and the digital edition is $399. So the disc drive is $100, but that disc drive is a Ultra HD 4K drive.
They also haven't announced the hard drive space on the digital one yet.
I don't think it's anything different, from what I understand.
I'm getting the digital one then.
Yeah, I mean, I want the disc drive because I own a lot of PS4 games, like disc-wise.
But have they announced that it's going to be backwards compatible with the disc?
I believe so. I'm not sure 100%.
I thought you had to like re-download the games or something.
I'm sure you have to download like the same kind of files and stuff. But anyways,
yeah,
we'll get to that later. And it launches November 12th in the U.S., Japan, Canada, Mexico, Australia, New Zealand, South Korea, and then a week later everywhere else. So sorry, Europe.
And if you're listening to this, it's already sold out. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's been sold out.
It was sold out before like 15 minutes.
It was sold out before it went for pre-order, basically, almost, And then, hey, one final little tease. God of War Ragnarok, man. Hell yeah. And I got to say, Adrian, I know we've been saying, oh, you got to play Uncharted. I know you, and I know like the kind of games and stuff that I think the new God of War would blow you away.
The Norse mythology ones?
Yeah.
Yes.
Did you play any of the old ones?
I played the very first one when it first came out.
Okay, then yes.
Yeah, I would recommend like God of War 3. Like it's a good just hack and slash puzzle game,
Mm-hmm.
And that will set you up pretty nicely for the God of War for, the Norse one. It's fucking fantastic.
It's top 3 PlayStation 4 games for sure.
Yeah. Yeah. I would say for me, like, Horizon, Bloodborne, God of War are probably my top 3 PlayStation 4 games. But that list could change tomorrow when I think about it, and the day after that when I think about it again. And, the only constant will always be Bloodborne.
Bloodborne and God of War will always be in my top 3.
Yeah.
And then it'll rotate between like Spider-Man and Horizon.
And Ghost, because I know you.
Ghost of Tsushima?
Yeah.
It's not in it's probably top 10 right now, but I haven't beat it yet.
Cool. All right, so that's kind of everything that they showed. So it's definitely, for me, there's definitely a difference in the way Sony and Microsoft are going at this generation. Sony's a little bit less powerful than the PlayStation 5 than the Series X, yeah. But Sony is definitely saying, hey, we've got games that you can't play anywhere else. We've invested in these studios, kind of shittily have made exclusivity deals with other things, which I'm not.
Final Fantasy 16.
Yes, I'm not always a fan of, or really ever a fan of. However, their first party games are top tier. Like, they're good. And even the ones that are like just good are good.
Are really good.
Yeah, like, and then there's just great, also. Microsoft really seems to be saying, hey, you know what? Buy an Xbox or get on PC, whatever, and get Game Pass. And Microsoft just wants you to get Game Pass.
Mm-hmm.
So they have a $299 Xbox Series S,
which is great for kids.
I don't even think it's great for it's like literally you can get a next gen capable console and Game Pass, and like boom, you got awesome games. Like, there you go.
You got a $299 Fortnite machine.
No.
I'm just playing.
Stop hating so much. It's like, so like their strategies are wildly different. Although Microsoft has invested in some studios, but I really think those studios are just kind of going to be a way to be like, hey, get Game Pass.
Yeah,
hey, get Game Pass.
I really want to play like Ori and the Blind Forest, but that's on Switch now.
EA Access is included with like Game Pass now. Like,
ooh.
Yeah, like it's not like the top tier one where you get like, whatever, but like that's just another perk. Like, it's gonna be interesting. Like, my money, like right now, like is gonna go to Sony, just because I love those franchises and I want to play more of them. So they kind of hooked me that way. I think that was their whole strategy. Like, end of PS3 cycle, whole PS4 cycle, and now going into PS5 cycle is them just being like, we look at these games, like, look at this, you want this. So I want it. So
I do miss Halo.
Yeah.
So I was thinking about that the other day. Like, I really want to play Halo.
I did. I have my original Xbox. I played them like at the beginning of my quarantine stuff. Played Halo 1, Halo 2. It was fun.
So I played Halo 3 with the Evan's Xbox.
As someone who is like much less invested in what is happening with like next gen stuff, as opposed to me and Jason, like, what are your thoughts on this? Like, what's happening with Microsoft, with Sony, with next gen, all this stuff?
Well, I did watch the PlayStation this little trailer, and the big thing that I'm kind of looking forward to is actually that collection. Like, I don't know, like I'm kind of hesitant to buy like new things.
Yeah.
But like, with some staying power and like collections and virtual consoles and stuff like that, like I'm more like apt to like go that way.
Yeah.
So like that's kind of interesting to me. But yeah, as far as like the next generation, like I don't think I don't think I'll get it until like the five,
You'd be a late
until like
adopter.
six. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Until like the six comes out and like the five is the a hand me down kind of thing.
You're like, I'm always retro.
Yeah.
Cool. Any last things to add, Jason? Or
No, I'm excited for it. I'm gonna wait though. There's not a launch title that I need.
did you watch Demon Souls?
I did, but I've beaten it.
Did you see Miles Morales?
Yeah, but that's PS4 also.
True. Anyways, I just gotta say, like, Demon Souls being a launch title, it's basically like Godfall. It's like, fuck. Damn it.
Godfall will have its audience. It's people who like Borderlands and don't know about Randy Pitchford.
I know, it's just funny to me. Like, I'm not hitting because it's only published by Gearbox, but like, like they've been getting so much attention as like, oh, you're gonna get a Godfall with your PS5. Oh, you're gonna get, now it's like, no, people are gonna get Demon Souls.
I don't know though, because Demon Souls, like, it has its audience, and then it has the people who just don't like that genre.
Yep.
Of like the really hard.
Oh no, and those people are gonna get it and get pissed off and say this game sucks and I wasted $70 and blah blah blah. But
Jeremy when he bought Demon Souls.
Yep.
Yeah, he played like 30 minutes of it and he's like, I hate this game. It's so hard. And then I played it and I'm like, wow, I love this game. It's like Zelda, but hard.
That's how I felt about Bloodborne. I was like, I don't get it, and then I came back later and I was like, oh, I get it.
And then you're like, the eyes.
Eyes on the inside, man. Grant us eyes like you once did for the vacuous rock. Anyways, hey, what's best in life?
Everything?
Something.
I mean,
I can't quote it. Can we quote it without copyright laws?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I don't remember the quote anymore.
It's to crush your enemies, see them driven before you, and hear the lamentation of their women. And I didn't even do it in the stupid accent that time that I'm not good at. So
getting an expansion for that Conan game. Are y'all excited?
Is that the game where you can like choose your genitals?
Yes.
Cool.
Make them bigger
or
small.
Right. Who's going to start it off?
Who started last time? I don't remember.
It's so
I think Adrian should start it this time.
Adrian, go.
Okay. Well, with this whole Mulan thing coming out, what is the best Disney remake movie?
I haven't seen any of them, so none. I don't give a shit.
Is there anyone that you kind of like, maybe, but then just didn't?
Adrian, you go first.
Jungle Book, maybe, but I don't give a shit. I just don't. Those don't appeal to me at all. But you go ahead, Adrian. What's your answer?
Mine was Lion King. And then it was like really low too.
I liked Aladdin.
What? My wife literally talked to me today about how stupid that movie was.
Which one, Aladdin?
Yes.
I liked it.
I liked Lion King because that was the first movie that we took the baby to watch.
Aww.
So that's gonna have that there for me. But yeah, like the cartoon is way better.
Yeah. Have you seen the remake thing where someone like made it look a little bit more cartoonish, but still the same like graphic style?
Face?
No, it's not even that. Like dude, it looks so much better than what they actually did. It's funny, man.
I didn't think Lion King was that bad. I think people overreacted.
I just don't give a shit.
It looked great. It's just since it's looked so realistic, there weren't any emotive faces.
Yeah, that's what the animation thing does. It looks so much better. But again, I don't really give a shit. So
yeah,
don't have a horse in that race.
All right, who's next? Best hairstyle in nerd culture, like as far as like video game characters or movie characters or cartoon characters, stuff like that.
Yeah, you're gonna have to go first on that one, buddy. I gotta think for a second.
Uh-oh. I'm gonna say Guile.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Theme song, and then he combs his hair after he beats someone. Yeah, it's the best.
I don't know what best, but like most iconic. First thing that popped in my head when you said that was Bart Simpson.
I always thought his head and his hair were the same thing.
Head here.
I am gonna go with Bayonetta.
Ooh, because it's a weapon.
Yeah, it like turns into dragons and shit.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Well, like Medusa. Mythology or Indian.
There you go.
Yeah. But you already said Bart, so, that's your answer.
Damn it.
All right.
Ryan, your turn.
So this kind of tie into Adrian's. What's the movie you never want to see remade? Ever. Mine is fairly easy. You will probably know what I'm about to say.
The
Alien.
original Dune.
No, Alien. Like, no. Listen to me. Listen to me, Disney. No.
What if they make a? No, never mind.
No.
Would they do it? They wouldn't do it.
No.
It's still like in the middle of its franchise.
Yeah, Ridley Scott did say he's still working on the third prequel.
What about all the prequels?
All right,
and
Adrian, your
sequels?
turn. There you go.
One that they don't want them to remake.
Never remake this movie.
I'll just go then. Star Wars.
Yeah.
They already did that. It's called Force Awakens.
Yeah, but it's not in you get what I'm saying. Never remake the original Star Wars.
And they already did.
Well, they did
George
remake
Lucas.
But that's
special
a
edition.
remaster. Like, it's not a remake. That's like saying that's like a director's cut.
But then Force Awakens is a remake.
No, it's different characters.
Same fucking movie. Anyways,
It
Go
just
ahead,
didn't
Adrian.
put like.
We're
No,
saying
we
like a
bashed
direct
Lion
remake,
pieces.
like
We
Nightmare on
bashed-
Elm Street did.
we've bashed on Star Wars too much this episode,
I
or
have.
not enough. I don't know. But Adrian, go ahead.
I guess I want to say like the original Die Hard, but I think I heard that they are remaking it.
With Tom Holland.
Is
Are
it with
they?
Tom Holland?
No, I'm just.
No, okay, no, but I
was
heard
about
like
to poop my pants.
they're doing like a reboot of it.
With
I
Chris Pratt.
can't remember who it is.
They don't
but
get
they're-
Andy Sandberg as John McClane. I'm gonna just boycott it.
It's like John McClane like before the whole Nakatomi Plaza thing.
Oh, so it's a
It's a
prequel.
prequel. That's not a remake.
But it's like it's not no. It's like a rebooting.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. I
Right.
think it's just franchises that you just don't want them to touch anymore, kind of thing.
Oh, they gonna touch it. They gonna put a finger in and wiggle it around, dude. They gonna touch Die Hard.
Too much. Gross.
Go ahead, Adrian.
With the Mandalorian coming out, what is your favorite Star Wars bounty hunter? I kind of had to sit and think about it to kind of dig around, but I'm gonna say Ventress. After she was, I guess, kicked out of the Sith Apprentice in Clone Wars.
Okay.
Like, better story arc for her there.
I'm gonna say IG-88.
You son of a bitch.
Yeah.
Like me
Yeah.
some robot guy. He was my favorite boss battle in Shadows of the Empire.
Yeah, IG-88 is pretty fucking awesome. Yeah, that would probably be my pick. But you know what, man? I'm just gonna go Boba. Like, why not? Who gives a shit? Boba Fett. He's like the New York Yankees of Star Wars bounty hunters. Why not? Who gives a shit?
No, because the Yankees actually did something.
He sold a lot of merchandise, all right?
Okay, yeah. So he's like the Chicago Cubs of. Anyways.
They won a World Series, motherfucker?
Yeah.
Anyways, all right. I would, I'd also say Zuckus and Forlom, but not
Oh, that's a good
Dengar.
one.
Boss
I
is
was gonna
pretty
say
cool,
Boss. I was gonna say Boss because he's a lizard man.
but not Dengar. Not Dengar.
Dengar can suck it. So I'm gonna do a remake or part 2 of one we've done before, but
I know exactly what you're gonna say.
best melee weapon part 2.
In a video game, right?
in a video game. And I'm going to say the Blades of Chaos
Okay.
from God of War.
Adrian, you just say Master Sword again.
You can't say Master Sword again. You can't do one that you
Big
had
Goron sword.
Big sword.
A
It
broken
has to be a
big sword.
melee weapon.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, unless you can like pistol whip them with it.
Mainly did this so Adrian would say a thing besides Master Sword for an answer.
Just sticking to Zelda. Let me see. I guess the magic sword. Magic, was it the white sword? The last one you get in the original?
That was the Master Sword.
No, not in the old NES one.
Oh.
I mean, it might have been retconned, whatever, but like it was like originally like the magic sword or something.
Could have
like
said
that.
the hammer or something else.
Oh,
Okay,
that-
Ryan.
Well, that weapon sucks. Well, in the Link to the Past, the hammer sucks. It's pretty cool in Ocarina of Time, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, it's the only
I
thing
am
that
gonna stay
Shadow
with.
Link.
You know what? I'm not changing my game either, man. I'm just gonna go up and say Whirligig Saw, dude.
Yeah.
God, I love that fucking thing. I watched a video, like I said, I've been watching like Bloodborne videos, and there was a video on that, and
Hold
holy
the
shit.
special weapon attack.
Yeah, you just hold L2 and just like, yeah, it's so awesome.
Mm-hmm.
All right, worst band.
Worst band? What's
Yes.
best? What's the best worst band?
No, like, what's worst in life for this one? What is the worst band? I have two.
You can say one.
Fuck you, I'm gonna say them both.
No, because one of them might be one of mine.
If one of them is not yours or Adrian's, I will say this other one.
Okay.
You too.
Okay.
You two sucks.
Me and
Plinkety
Jason
plank
suck.
plank. Yes. That too.
Okay.
The Edge
Ad-
sucks. Bono
Adrian,
sucks.
what's your least favorite band?
Nickelback's too easy. You can't say Nickelback.
Oh,
God dang it.
I was like, nah.
That's way too easy.
That's just a default.
Do I need to drop my second one to give y'all time?
It's funny how like
You
everyone
took
just
Nickelback away.
So I need to give you time?
Yeah, just say your
Yeah.
second.
Aerosmith. Fuck Aerosmith.
I like Aerosmith.
Aerosmith sucks. Outside of their first album, outside of their first album, Toys in the Attic,
Okay,
that's even.
I'm gonna go with mine, and it's
Barely
super
passable.
controversial.
Oh God.
I
Here we go.
hate the Beatles.
You know what? Oh man, we might catch some hate for this, but I don't hate the Beatles, but I think they're a little overrated.
They're not good.
No, I would say they're a little overrated, but like no, they're great. Do you not like them because you don't like them, or you don't like them because like oh everybody likes them, so I'm not gonna like them?
No, I don't like them because I don't like them.
Hmm.
Their music's not catchy to me. I don't like them.
They got some catchy stuff. I just think
stuff, but I just
I
don't,
just
I don't
think
like them.
people
Time-
just jerk off to them, too
No,
much.
yeah.
But like,
Definitely.
I appreciate what they did for music, like in general.
I don't mind
but-
the guys. I just don't like their music.
But as like, John Lennon was kind of a piece of shit.
I
I
don't
like
know
the
much.
music. I don't really like the guys.
George Harrison was cool. Paul McCartney's pretty cool.
Paul McCartney wrote the first Destiny soundtrack, so you know.
He didn't write the soundtrack. He wrote a song.
Okay. Well, Adrian, your turn.
Yeah.
What's the least favorite band?
Least favorite? So Beatles are your least favorite band?
No,
Yes. Well,
worst
you took
band.
Nickelback away.
Worst band, not least favorite. Worst band.
Worst band.
I can do another one.
I could do another one.
Yeah, I can shoot off like a ton of them. Okay,
What's the worst one?
the worst one.
The Eagles? You should say the Eagles because the Eagles suck. Don Henley's a fucking loser.
Coldplay's bad.
Coldplay.
That too. Yeah, Coldplay's a good one. It's like Radiohead for idiots.
If we're gonna go overrated,
I just am waiting. Like, are we gonna get our first hate mail?
Hold on, like overrated, like the way you
Not
think.
overrated. Worse
No,
than Ant.
Just name
Sure,
a
but
band
like-
you don't like.
Hold on, but I'm also gonna say like Radiohead too. I feel like there's like help me yourself, Radiohead.
You.
I don't like
Ah.
Radiohead.
No, it's there. I mean, there's good. Don't get me wrong. There's good songs, but it's like all right.
You're wrong on that. Just FYI.
Kiss.
I could go with Kiss on that.
Kiss.
They're overrated. So you're thinking overrated, not worst, and that's fine. We'll move on because this
Okay,
is just gonna spiral into like.
Hold on. Okay. Oh no, I got one. It's gonna might piss off some. All right. Well, like AC/DC.
Eh,
I do like the songs and the music, but every song is the same. It's verse, and then the chorus just repeat the title.
it's more the drumming is the exact same in every song, and that. But like, there's other aspects of it that I like. But AC/DC is not a go-to band for me.
But I would love to watch them in concert. Like
Yeah,
30
live at
30 years
Donington.
ago. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Anyways, all right, Adrian, let's go ahead and start speed round this shit.
All right. Best kind of a two-parter: video game controller and or peripheral.
Okay, I got mine. Go.
Mine is the game. It's kind of a tie between GameCube and Super Nintendo.
Can't have a tie. You have to pick one.
Okay, I'm gonna pick
I
Super
hated
Nintendo.
the GameCube controller.
I think the GameCube was pretty good when
Not
it came out.
not the GameCube, but I don't like the controller.
It's like
You
a
said
good like,
and or peripheral, right?
yeah.
I got both. I got one of each.
PS4 controller, the DualShock 4,
Yeah,
my
I'll
favorite controller.
second you on that. I really, yeah.
And peripheral, I would say the VR. Does that count?
Super Scope 6. Battle Clash. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Anyways,
control. Yeah.
Oh, mine was
I
the
agree with you on the PS4.
Power Pad.
Yeah.
You ever
but
have that one?
You would just stand on the side and smack your hands on it. That's all.
I always slipped on it.
You don't wear socks on it.
Y'all ready for the next part? Is
Yeah, go.
best prepackaged cookie. Double stuffed Oreos.
Okay.
Double stuffed Oreo.
Famous
Right.
Amos.
Heinous anus.
That one too.
What?
Famous Amos. Famous.
Famous
Famous.
anus.
Famous Amos.
I'm gonna go Vienna fingers.
Okay.
Worst boss.
Okay, are
I
we
kind
talking
of went
about
like a little different on this, where I was kind of thinking like, what are the worst things?
so are we talking about like a boss that just isn't fun to fight against, or the boss that gave us the most trouble?
Whatever it means to you, because like my worst boss, like the ones that I consider for that are kind of best for me also. Like in the end, I actually like loved them. So I would probably say the boss that gave me the most trouble in a game in recent memory, anytime recently, outside of like a fighting game, which those are bullshit.
Yeah, I was about to say fighting game boss, but then I decided to take that back.
I'm gonna go with Lawrence. Not Lawrence. Ludwig, the accursed slash the
Horse guy.
Yeah, from Bloodborne. And I would give a runner up to
Alma.
no, actually, Ninja Gaiden. I don't really have one in that. Like, I was actually pretty good with Alma. It's when you mix them up in the Master Ninja mode that then those are bullshit.
Okay, Adrian, you want to go first or me?
One of my favorite games growing up, but I never beat it. I made it to the end and just couldn't beat it. Batman on NES.
The Joker.
The Joker. I've been to that last stage, that last screen like a million times, and I just couldn't beat the Joker.
Mm.
So
Okay.
fuck that guy.
Ornstein and Smaug from Dark Souls.
Dark Souls 1,
I
right?
spiked the controller because of them.
Yeah.
Shattered it.
Yeah. But I mean, like, honestly, just everyone should give a participation ribbon to M. Bison Shao Kahn.
Shao Kahn from Mortal Kombat 9 was going to be my answer.
And then
God.
Idol.
Oh my God, Idol.
Or we can just talk about all the Tekken ones.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Devil King, Ogre. Like.
That giant dragon from Tekken, whatever it was.
Yeah.
I don't know. If you're a fighting game boss, you can go to hell.
Yep.
Dead or Alive 6 had that like weird.
I don't even know anymore.
I don't know.
Cool. All right, Adrian, go ahead.
Best show that your kid watches that you're like, yeah, I like this.
Ben's got a bunch of those.
That you didn't think that you would like.
Okay.
Adrian?
Teen Titans Go. Forever,
Yeah.
I was like, this is stupid. I'm not even gonna try to look at this. And then I sat and watched it a couple times. Like,
There's
I
some
kinda
decent
like this.
writing in there.
Yeah.
It's pretty silly. I like some of it. It's not like a show that I go to my way to watch, whatever, but yeah.
Okay, so Grayson isn't old enough to pick what he watches, so I went into Netflix and picked for him, and Corey Carson is my pick.
What?
Corey-
It's a Netflix original show about a car named Corey Carson,
Oh, I've seen this.
and it's really, really good, and the writing is hysterical.
It's a
he the
it's
son of a car?
family. It's
Like,
a car family.
he's like a car family. Like his little sister's a car, he's a car, his dad's a car, his mom's a car. They're cartoons.
And there's some themes in there that are like, holy shit, this is for kids.
Yeah, it's
Not
really funny.
risky, but it teaches you things.
Yeah, like it's really good. Look it up,
yeah.
Ryan. You'll actually like
Actually-
it. The writing's really funny, and each episode's only like 10 minutes long.
I am gonna go with Gravity Falls. Lily watched that show and I was like, whatever.
I
But
want to get her to watch that because I want to watch that.
dude,
No, I
it's
do
so,
want to. Yeah, I want to.
it's so good. It really is just so good. And it like
Like,
appeals to things I'm into, like conspiracies and cryptids and like high strangeness and shit. It's like Twin Peaks for kids. Like it's really good. And there's like an overarching like mystery throughout it. It's pretty cool.
It's like a
And like runner up
4-year-old,
to Amazing World of
enjoy it?
Gumball. Do what?
Would a 4-year-old like enjoy it?
It's pretty goofy and silly. Like there are things that she would laugh at. There's some things that are a little like kind of creepy and intense, but like I don't know if she would register.
Would my 17-month-old get it?
He would just stare at the screen and drool,
Okay.
and then tap his fingers together or something adorable.
More.
Because he wants more.
Yes.
More
Okay.
episodes.
And then runner up Amazing World of Gumball. I thought I would the first time I saw that I was like, this is stupid, and now I'm like, I fucking love this show.
Phineas
She's
and
starting
Ferb.
to watch that.
And then, but like, yeah, Phineas and Ferb's the same way. Like, I remember Kelly like telling me, "Hey, you know, we're watching Phineas and Ferb." I'm like, "Fuck Phineas and
Go
Ferb."
listen
And
to our children's episode.
yeah, and then I remember watching it and just being like, "Oh, I love this."
Yeah, and she started watching Uncle Grandpa, which I think is stupid.
Yeah, but
And
again,
it's still stupid. But like when you kind of listen, like when you watch it, like it's like a weird surreal.
it's like Apple and
It-
Onion's the same way.
It's like childish and stupid, but it's also like, is this too? I don't know. Weird for kids.
Watch Apple and Onion. That show's really funny.
Like kids should get high and watch that. I'm not saying they should, but like that's kind of what that is, you know?
We Bare Bears is really good.
Yeah, the movie was good. All right, Jason.
Best side character in a TV show or video game. Not like the main character, but the side character. Like could be a sidekick or something.
Okay.
And I'm gonna say Robin for Batman.
That's fucking easy, dude.
Well, yeah, it's easy, but
I was gonna
look, Grayson's named after Robin, remember?
That's not. Anyways. Hutch.
From Turner and Hutch?
It's Turner and Hooch, and I was saying
No, the
Starsky and
cat's
Hutch.
name is Hutch.
What? I was completely kidding.
Arthur from The Tick.
Ah, you motherfucker.
Ooh, that's a good one.
That is a really good one. That should have been there for me. Luigi.
That's a good one. Or Yoshi.
I said Luigi, sir.
Okay. Your turn.
All right, this is going to tie in to my previous one, Worst boss. Worst non-boss enemy. It's the enemy that when you see, you're just like, fuck.
I know it.
Mine's going to tie back to Bloodborne again, just because that's where I'm at. It's kind of a toss-up between two, but I'm going to go with Brain Suckers.
If I were going to go to a Bloodborne one, it would have been those singing lady things.
The Winter Lanterns.
F those.
Yeah, those suck.
They scare me and they kill you. And it's not fun. They're like,
They really-
"Ah."
Mine, I'm going, retro. Anything that flies, like a bat.
See, like mine's
Or the
retro.
Medusa
like that too.
heads.
I was going to say Medusa Head, the Eagles, and Ninja Gaiden.
Right.
That was mine. Eagles and Ninja Gaiden.
Yeah.
I'm about to jump over that pit, and a randomly generated eagle knocks me down into it. Thanks.
I would say also any enemy with a shield, especially in like first-person shooters. Any enemy that has a shield can fuck right off.
Those Doom ones from Doom Eternal.
I was thinking more the phalanx from Destiny 2, especially the Taken ones that like knock you off cliffs and shit.
Yeah.
Anyways, all right.
Sure, there's more if I could think about it.
All right, last one for all of us. Let's go. One last quick round.
Adrian?
Favorite board game. Best board game. Best party board game. Not just you and someone, but like 4, 5, 6 people playing a board game.
Okay.
Mine is Risk. Everybody hates it, but I love that game.
I like Risk. Fire Tower.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
You little... God damn it.
You made the category.
I know. Fuck.
So, does it have to be a board game? Or can it be a card game?
Board game. He said board game. Card game will be future.
Stick to the rules.
I'll go with Clue. I always think Clue's fun.
I had a friend who was so good at Clue that she could always get the right answer after like the second round.
She
just pissed me off.
did.
Just so you know, she cheated.
I
All right,
can't
Jason.
play Uno without cheating. Like every time we play Uno, I'm telling you, I'm gonna cheat. You have to catch me.
Yeah, that's part of the game.
That's bad.
Best movie theater candy.
Peanut butter, chocolate, anything.
I'm gonna say Bunch of Crunch.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Reese's Pieces, Reese's Peanut Butter Cups, peanut butter.
Reese's Pieces are a good one.
Everything you just said is offensive to me.
Reese's what? That's the
He's
best
allergic
one.
to peanuts.
Are you really?
Yes.
We've gone over this.
I think it's in a What's Best in Life that we went over this because y'all
Yeah,
said like
it's a
something with
candy
peanut butter and I was like,
Milk
fuck
Duds.
you.
Milk
Ooh,
Duds.
Milk
No,
Duds are good.
I hate Milk Duds.
Milk Duds hate you too.
I like to suck on them until there's only caramel left and then I chew 'em.
Yeah, I do.
Not surprised. All right.
Caramel. It's just your teeth. No.
God, I love it. So I'm actually not going to end this on something that is the worst of something. Best stealth game. Dishonored. Boop. Quick and easy.
Metal Gear Solid,
Yep.
the first one. The other 20 don't matter.
Adrian, if you need a go-to, you can always do the garden in Ocarina of Time.
No, I had it. I had one. I had another one. But yes, I'll say the Garden of Ocarina of Time. No, I was gonna say GoldenEye.
It's
not that it's a stealth game, but it's not a stealth game. But I played every stage stealthily. Like once everything starts going nuts and the alarm's going off, I'm like, oh fuck, run and gun. But like, I started every stage stealth.
Shout out to Assassin's Creed 2 also.
I don't know. That one, I don't know.
That's a stealth game.
It's a stealth game, but I don't know.
Shout out to Ocarina of Time. You got a little bit of everything in there.
Tenchu Stealth Assassins.
Yeah, but that camera, dude. Yeah. I think that's it. All right. Cool. I remember thinking this was going to be a shorter episode.
That stupid PS5 thing had to happen.
Yeah. So, hey, thanks for listening to us. We really appreciate it. And as always, you can listen to us on Podbean, iTunes, Spotify, and YouTube. And email us some topics for what's best in life. And maybe we'll read your question, your answer, and then we'll answer it as well. And you can do that by emailing us at nextgenretromen@gmail.com. Send in some reviews. We'll read them on air. We'll start that next episode.
You can also find us on Instagram and Twitter at nextgenretromen.
Facebook at facebook.com/nextgenretromen. And YouTube, nextgenretromen.
Cool.
We should plug Evan in here.
Yeah, thanks Evan for the music, guy. It's almost worth an Xbox 360.
I don't even know where you can find those anymore.
I got one right here.
Oh, cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
You ever in the continental United States? I know where you can pick up a Xbox 360 that used to belong to someone, but Adrian picked it up.
Yep. Quick, real fast. Best console you ever stole from someone?
Xbox 360 from Evan.
Yeah. Sweet.
I've never
Super
stolen
Nintendo
one.
from my wife.
I've never stolen anything.
Oh God, PlayStation 4 from my brother, Game
You
Boy
stole
from my cousin.
virginity.
I took
Jason.
Ryan's brown card.
My dark cherry.
Ugh.
God damn it. God damn it. All right, that's it.
We
Bye.
gotta cut that.